We've got Mr. O.P. Lohia, who is the Chairman and Managing Director at Indo Rama Synthetics, joining us on the phone line to talk about their expansion plans. Thanks very much, Mr. Lohia, for being with us. You have ambitious expansion plans. You've outlined a spending of close to 1,000 crore rupees over the next few years. Can you just walk us through exactly how it's going to be spent?
Actually, it is not 1,000 crores, but it is actually 3,500 crores.
Okay.
We are planning to put up a PTA plant and integration with fiber and PET bottle chips. And we are working on that location. And we are planning to invest 3,500 crores in the new project.
Right. And Mr. Lohia, you already have a manufacturing facility in Nagpur. Now, post the one that you're setting up in Baddi, what would the total number of plants you'd be operating, and also what would be your capacity?
Actually, the plant we are talking about in Baddi, it is not put up by us, Indo Rama India. Actually, it is put up by my brother who is staying in Singapore. And that is the plant which is partly starting this month with an investment of 500 crores. And that will be expanded in the next 1 to 2 years to with an investment of 1,000 crores. That investment will take that plant to 1,000 crores, where they are going to make stretch yarn. But that is not part of the Indo Rama Synthetics, our company. It will be directly invested from my brother who is based in Thailand.
So 3,500 crores is what you've slated out for expansion. Could you tell us how you plan to fund it? We believe that it's going to be partly funded via ECBs of close to 60 to 70 million US dollars.
No, I think again you are confusing in this Baddi plant, which is the partly investment is there.
Okay.
For our investment, 3,500 crores, what I've talked about. For that, actually, funding and other things have not been worked out. We are working out a site on a port location, which will be finalized in the next 2 to 4 weeks. And by that time, I think we'll be able to clear that what is going to be the location and what sort of investment and what are the details of about. So we'll be able to share it with you maybe in 2 to 3 weeks' time on that.
Right. And also, Mr. Lohia, what's the outlook for the demand-supply dynamics, the outlook over there for synthetic yarn going forward?
Actually, last year was not good because growth was more or less flat. But generally, I think with the cotton cannot be made available for all the time. So synthetic is a replacement, will continue to grow, and it has grown in the last 20 years. And we feel that a double-digit growth from the current year itself will make it possible to grow. Definitely in this year budget in the last 2 years, what we have seen, the duty of synthetic yarns or fibers, which came down to 4% in line with near the all fibers has to be similar duty, that has been increased from 4% to 12%. And that has definitely impacted the demand of the synthetic fibers. But I think the government has realized it and they are working on it. And gradually, ultimately, all the fibers should have similar duty, because our consumption in India, if you see, we have 40% synthetic and 60% cotton. Worldwide, the ratio is 60% cotton and 40% synthetic, 40% cotton. And I think that blend we have to see, because in our export, also we are suffering. Our target was to take our export to 50 billion this year.
Right.
We are landing with 32, 33 billion this year, last year when we completed. And to make it target higher,
right,
we have to increase our export. Today in our export basket, export of synthetic is only 20%.
Right.
If the consumption of the world is 60%, we have to take it to 60%.
Sure.
And I